libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que viven cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron, con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las...
Yeah.
Today on 2K TV we have...
Get ready, everyone, all-star. And here we go with Freak. The thing about this format is that everyone starts each round with a clean slate.
Yeah, and even if you're the last place qualifier from the previous round, you still have a chance to win it all.
Yeah, it really is just about getting hot at the right time. You just want to advance out of that first round and then get hot from there.
You definitely want to try to get off to a good start because, guys, I'll tell you, if you whip that first rack, it can really throw you off and keep you off.
Oh, no question, Clark. That rack comes so quickly, the clock's ticking, and all of a sudden you're behind and you press, and it's tough to shoot when you're really trying to force the issue.
That gives him 12. Good for 13.
Ooh, he is feeling it.
How about that?
Down to the final rack.
Boy, he's really going for it in these last racks.
Now 20. The round comes to a close, and he's at 22 points. Now that's how you do it. Outstanding focus throughout the round.
He sure did. I mean, he really showed his potential shooting the ball.
So it'll be Kyrie Irving here. 16 points is his score for the round. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
I thought he had his stroke working pretty well for him. I mean, what do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, soft.
And so we'll see Patrick Beverly.
You know, this is really
He completes the round with 13 points. So it's J.J. Redick ready to go.
J.J. Redick, a terrific shooter, shot over 40% from distance.
Parsons got one of the best scores in round one, a serious contender.
It's really hard to say.
And so we'll see Kyrie Irving. The shot clock's at 24 seconds. He better be ready to put up some points. So it's J.J. Redick ready to go. And J.J. Redick, a go-to scorer at Duke, certainly.
Yeah, an average 27 points.
So So it's J.J. Redick ready to go. By going first, he can put a lot of the pressure on the guys behind him. It's a good point round for him. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
Yeah, he just needed to get warmed up a little bit in that round. He got his misses out of the way early and then found his rhythm.
And here we go with Freak.
The hardest thing for a shooter might be just maintaining that same level of concentration.
Yeah, I think it is the hardest thing, Clark, because you're just not used to taking 25 shots in 1 minute. I mean, nobody does that, even in practice. You know, foreign feeling when you're out there, and you've got to maintain that focus.
Good for 13. Now 14. 8 more points for him to tie it up.
These last few shots have been beautiful, pretty to watch.
5 more points to tie it up. Makes it to 19. He's 4 for 4 on Moneyball. 22.
Atta, baby.
Got it, taking the lead in his final round. He will be the one to beat.
And that's a great position to be in, partner.
Well, he's really feeling good right now. A ton of confidence.
He runs his total all the way up to 20. And that puts an end to the Foot Locker three-point contest. It couldn't have gone any better for this year.
Jump from SoCal, wood to the slump.
What's up, everybody? Freak, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. Just hard to believe I get to be a part of all this.
It's the end of a long weekend. Just do your best and relax and enjoy it. Maybe get the fans a little show, too. And you all know things get serious in the fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah, I'll be ready. Butterfly's long gone by then.
What makes you think you'll even be playing in the fourth quarter, Freak?
Okay. Just because I wasn't on the cover of 2K like the rest of y'all doesn't mean I can't get it done when it counts.
Man, you can't even get it done on a virtual court. I beat you without even trying last night.
Got you there.
You got lucky. Okay, I want a rematch.
Yo, I want in on this. I could take you or James.
Well, I got plenty of time to beat all of you. Steph, you want in on this too?
I'm in. Hope you know how to defend the long ball better than you do out here.
I'll take one after you guys are done. Might as well make me the championship game.
Ha! Okay, consider it done. It's going to be easiest night of my life. But now it's time to start the real show with the league's newest star at center stage. Good luck tonight, fellas.
2K Sports bringing you all of the NBA's top flight talent. That's right, this year's All-Star Game. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the West All-Stars, Freak in at point guard. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Davis in at the 5 down low.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
A chance now to go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to visit with Kurt Rambis.
I asked him about how he was going to get the All-Stars comfortable playing with each other, and he said, we're just going to keep our sets very simple and let them go out and make plays. I took one look at the roster and knew all I had to do was get out of the way, and we'd have success. Should be fun to watch, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
Freak with it. Outside Durant. And a wide open look for Freak. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And it's 6 points for Freak.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
LeBron passes to George. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Passes it to Freak from deep. And it's the East with the rebound. James kicks to Wall. Back to LeBron. Deep 2 from Anthony. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
And here's Freak. 6 points for him. And it's off from three-point range.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And it's Butler missing. Now here's Freak, defended by Butler. Freak kicks to Harden. Here's Freak. The three-pointer is right on target. Freak's got 9.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Freak's got 17 now.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here is Wall. Feeds to James. Back to Wall. Wall missing again.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle. They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day, and I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display in that possession.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Misses the 3.
Well, he's definitely got a shoot-first mindset right now, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And
look at that jam. Wow.
Beautiful. Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Here's Wall. Pass to Butler. Here's Anthony. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. They set the pick. Here's Anthony.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Not one second chance bucket allowed. That is finishing off good defense.
And here are the East All-Stars now. It's an 18-point game. The shot by Butler, nobody around. James, and they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
That one from long range. That's 29 points for Freak.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Butler dishes to LeBron. And guys, they look to set it up in the half court.
And that's where the struggles have been, in the half court, Kevin. They just have not been able to execute.
Well, that's when you got to rely more on your defense and try to get out in the open floor. Oftentimes, you can develop your rhythm offensively when you get easy baskets.
Here's Freak. From outside, off the mark. Here's the break. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well. Move the ball.
Freak. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Freak's got 32 points in the game. They set the screen. Outside Anthony. Fades and shoots. And it's James missing.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And that one's good. Freak.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The shot by Anthony, no good. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Here's Freak. Hits the three-point bomb. Freak's got 38 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Some changes here for George. And it's Kemba Walker in for John Wall. Then for the West All-Stars, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Griffin. Hayward comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bryant in for James Harden. And that one's good. Freak.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
LeBron kicks to Anthony. Right side to Walker. Over Freak. From 13 feet, it goes down. Walker's got his first points in this one. From deep. Another triple from Freak.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Walker the pass to Bosch. And James gets it to go on the assist by Bosch. That's 7 points for LeBron.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
So far in the game for Anthony, he's already up to 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Anthony. And some changes here. The East also changing it up. LeBron, he's checked in for Anthony. Paul George comes in for Chris Bosh. And John Wall subbed in for Kemba Walker.
And, you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
All out there with DeRozan. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's LeBron James. And it's George in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. From deep three-point range, and good, the three-point shot, good from Freak. Freak's got 52 points. Now here's Wall. He's tightly guarded. 13 feet away. LeBron, no good. And the West All-Stars have possession. Freak with it. He's picked up by Wall. Here's Freak. The three-pointer is right on target. Freak's got 55.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
I'll tell you what, a lot of shimmying and rim rattling going on in this one tonight, guys.
These guys are spending more time in the air than they are on the ground, that's for sure.
Freak dishes to Davis. Shot clock at 6. And again, the three-point shot is good from Freak.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Kicks it to James. George passes to Wall. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here's the West with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run.
Move the ball and stick it.
Here's Freak. The three-pointer, no good. And George kicks to Wall. Back to George. It's stolen by Davis. For the three. And it's Freak missing. He's with the ball. Left side, DeRozan. The West All-Stars pull it in. Freak's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Davis with a screen on George. DeRozan dishes to Antetokounmpo. Fires for 3. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. Now here's Freak, covered by Wall. And that one's good. Freak.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
Yeah, no doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his 3rd.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the East. Jimmy Butler comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Wall. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that...
The West making some changes. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. West All-Stars out in front, running away with it. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance.
And we return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half of... And the East with some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for LeBron. And it's DeRozan in for Jimmy Butler. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Freaks checked in on the floor for the West All-Stars. Freak, he's in at point guard. Griffin is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Durant, and it's Harden in at the two guard.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Anthony kicks to DeRozan. The fader. It's rebounded by the West. Freak's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the three, and the shot is good. Freak's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the West All-Stars.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead right now.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense. I mean, it's all been good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And he gets it to go. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting down.
Anthony with the bucket.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
From deep. Davis kicks to Freak. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the East All-Stars. The dish to Carmelo. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
They get it back. Davis, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. George passes to Carmelo. And it's Anthony again missing. Harden kicks to Davis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And some changes here for the East. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Paul George. Wash comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Walker subbed in for John Wall. The West All-Stars also changing it up. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Griffin. Hayward comes in for Kevin Durant. And Kobe is subbed in for James Harden.
Noah. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Marc Gasol's checked in for Anthony Davis.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, and that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Walker goes in. 13 feet away. The shot is off. Now the West All-Stars the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that.
Their work on the interior, really a well-rounded effort.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. They double him with Freak. 6 to shoot. Bosh the screen. Walker's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Now Freak. Non-stop scoring machine here. Outside Gasol.
Sticking too much.
Here's Freak. They get the rebound. Cousins. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. 9 points for DeMar DeRozan. Here's Freak. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And DeRozan kicks to Walker. And the rejection by Cousins. The East making a switch. Irving's checked in. Off the inbound. Connects. The jumper drops. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Now here's Freak. Trains it from beyond the arc.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this. And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Paul George is out there with LeBron James. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Wall. And it's Anthony in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. And it's Freak missing. Pass to James. Back to Anthony. Again, the miss by Anthony.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
There's the triple. 3 ball falls through. Another from Freak. Freak's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the West All-Stars.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Freak sets a screen for Curry. Now the feed to Freak. The 3, and he gets it to go. Freak's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the West All-Stars.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Butler from outside. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 6th assist on the night.
And they're just raining 3s on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
George dishes the Wall. He feeds it to Butler. George, that's a 2-pointer. Shot is off. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. Evans passes to Curry. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Freak. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Anthony kicks to George. LeBron outside. That 3 off the mark. Evans dishes to Curry. Rebound by John Wall. And Butler, here we go. No coverage that time. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Anthony. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Paul George. No one near Wall as he lets it go. Nails the wide-open jump shot. And it's the West All-Stars ball. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Butler kicks to Antetokounmpo. Noah with a screen on Cousins. And the rejection by Evans. The pass to Freak. And it's the East with the rebound. Dishes it to Butler. Out to the wing. Here's Wall. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Freak. Joakim Noah grabs the miss.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that one's good.
Wow. What can you say?
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Now here's Freak. James covering. Freak with it. 6 to shoot. A 3 ball. But they get it back. And here are the East All-Stars. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Wall missing again.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take. Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And here are the East All-Stars now. It's Wall with the drop. Wall missing again.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And it's Freak missing.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Again, the miss by Wall. And here's Freak. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And Wall with the slam.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
And it's Freak missing. And here's the East. Here's Butler. And it's Wall. That time the assist by Butler. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Move the ball.
Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd rebound on the night. From 20 feet out, LeBron's shot is good.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Here's Freak from beyond the arc and then some.
Well, he hit that shot, Kevin, from the suburbs. What a shot.
You got to have some guts to let it fly from that far beyond the arc.
And he gets it to go. 20 points for John Wall.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And it's Freak missing. And again, John Wall.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
They double him with Noah. Freak kicks to Evans. Cousins, no one around him. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron drives in. He dishes it to Antetokounmpo from deep. Wall, and he gets it to go. Wall's got 25 points in the game.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
The baseline J. Nice D from Cousins. Evans passes to Freak. Fires for 3. The shot no good. So the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Butler dishes to James. Evans gets the rebound.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them, and as long as they're falling, continue to take it.
Noah, and he gets the bucket.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Screen by Cousins. Freak. And Tyreek Evans is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. A big group substitution here for the East. Andre Drummond's checked in for Noah. Valanciunas comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for James. And Irving subbed in for Butler. Then for the West All-Stars, Gordon Hayward's checked in for Cousins. Kobe comes in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Steph Curry.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Freak. The long-distance three is buried.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
DeRozan, a good look. Hayward grabs the board.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Wall attacking. Irving with a clean look. The West All-Stars pull it in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Freak. From deep. Misses there. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Can you say freak-alicious? Watching this guy all season, I think most of us were expecting him to go off. He did not disappoint. It's a tremendous honor to be named MVP of the All-Star Game. Big-time career underway for this young man.
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on display.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the film room at noon. Okay, we're going to get up and down now. I need you all to compete at a high level. Coaches.
Come on, let's hear it. Can't stop me.
Hey, watch Andre, watch Andre. Here we go. Get a good look. Good look. Curry.
Come on, let's bring it. Come on now, let's go. All right, D up, D up. Swish. Get on, Iguodala.
All right, guys, come on. Get to a basket. Let's shoot some free throws. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want.
On some chill, we go 0 to 100.
Let's switch it up, everybody. Boston rebounding. Start it up. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here. Good, but we could be better on the defensive end. Set it up. All right, let's get to a hoop. We got to be better at knocking down open shots. Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. And coming up in just a bit, tip-off will be live from Oakland as the Grizzlies. And for Memphis, dismal record over the last 10 games, just 2-8. Nothing seems to be going their way right now. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his teammates say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. In a one-game homestand. Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them when you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started ramping up and cranking up, it was over.
And let's take a quick look at the point guards this year, racking up the most steals per game. Freak is second.
And not only are these players tremendous at picking a ball handler's pocket, but as terrific point guards, they also know how to jump into passing lanes and get a steal or deflection that way as well.
For sure. I mean, they wreak havoc defensively in all kinds of ways. On the ball, off the ball, in transition. Boy, this group is the complete package at both ends of the floor.
And you're in the NBA, time becomes your most precious resource. And Clark, from what I hear, Freak has been making the most of it by getting in extra work when he can.
Well, it's not always easy to find time to do all the things you want as an NBA player, but it's nice to hear, really encouraging to hear that Freak values honing his skills as much as anything else. You've got to keep that a priority when you're an NBA player. There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Ennis passes to Chalmers. Wright sets a screen. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Some changes for Golden State. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Warriors leading by 11. Here's Freak. 38 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent. Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies winning their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
Johnson kicks to Ennis, and that one is stuffed right through.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
It falls, and 3 more from Freak. Freak's got 15 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now, here's Chalmers. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Clock is at 3. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
In the last meeting of these 2 teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Wright sets a screen. 3-pointer. Can't get it to go.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Freak And another three for Golden State.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The shot is off. Grizzlies shooting just 35% to start the game. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. He's averaging 48 points, 8 rebounds, and almost 2.5 steals. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Beyond the arc. The rebound by Johnson.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Down low to end the run, and Chalmers with the layup.
Now we're really seeing them pound that ball inside.
6 straight points in the paint. They're making their presence felt.
Here's Freak. It's good from long range. Freak's got 24.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Meeks dishes to right. The three from Chalmers. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And here's Freak. 24 points for him. From downtown, that misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Earlier, we had a chance to talk with Freak about the importance of his family and family supports in the NBA. Well, even though Freak is having success on the floor, as we've seen, Clark, you have to believe his family is most important after hearing that comment.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, NBA life is a challenge. Life in general is challenging. Ups and downs, twists and turns, specifically when you think about how young these guys are. They're handling a lot on the fly, so the support of their family and loved ones is huge in giving them a foundation for long-term success.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And, guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
Barnes and Green of the forward set. Greek is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Azili in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Warriors' 5. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put on a show. He ended up with 38 points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that one.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Thornton passes to Adams. Curry against Conley. Pass to Wright. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
There's a good screen. On the wing, Thornton. Makes it off the glass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Take a look at the Warriors. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, the Grizzlies. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And for the Grizzlies, nobody was calling on them to kind of set the world on fire. But even those modest expectations have yet to be realized.
Yeah, you know, Greg, it's been a shame for their fan base, too, because they haven't really had much to be optimistic about to this point. Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the defense has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull that trigger. You've got to be in his face and not give him any space.
And you can see, Clark, that he has garnered the attention of the defense here. They are not going to allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Conley kicks to Thornton. Back to Conley. Puts up a three. No luck. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Left side, Adams. Three-pointer. Here's Wright. And the rejection by Ezeli. Curry dishes to Freak. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Thornton passes to Conley. He feeds it to Wright. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
Now, here's Thornton. Tight defense on him. Lets it go from 11, and it's off the back rim. No good. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Pass to Ezeli. Here's Freak. And another three for Golden State.
Wow, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
And Wright kicks to Thornton. Kept alive.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Green kicks to Conley. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Conley's got 5 now. The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Curry dishes to Freak. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Pretty looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
I'll tell you what, Clark, you've got to be feeling pretty good to put it up from out there.
Green passes to Conley. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
For Memphis, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
2.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Some changes for Golden State. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Ezeli. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Thompson in for Curry. Then for the Grizzlies, Johnson, he's checked in for Wright. Ennis comes in for Jordan Adams. And it's Chalmers in for Marcus Thornton. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Warriors have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Now, Freak. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than
Green with a screen for Conley. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
His leads have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Right at the free throw line. Rush with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And a wide open look for Freak. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Grizzlies shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Green with a screen for Conley. Now the feed to Chalmers. Takes a shot at the elbow. Out to Conley. Off target with his three.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
And it's Freak missing. Grizzlies shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. They double in with Freak. And stolen by Freak. And here they go. Here's Thompson, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots.
So as we conclude...
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here. The Warriors making a switch here. Freaks checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Jordan Adams, he's checked in for James Johnson. So on the floor for Memphis. They've got Adams. Green is out there with Wright. Then it's Conley. And it's Thornton in at the shooting guard. Clock at 6. The rebound by Azili.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Down low, here's Thornton. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Green, the screen. Conley kicks to Adams. And the rejection by Iguodala. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State.
Draymond Green.
Here's Thornton. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. Feeds it to Green. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Thornton again missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
The drive by Green. That's tipped. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
For Memphis, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. They double in with Freak. Kicks it to Thornton. Shot to stop the run. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Freak with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. And he gets it to go.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
And it's Conley penetrating. The layup missed.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
He dishes it to Adams. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Now, here's Chalmers. He's tightly guarded. And that's going to be a treble. Let's take this chance to bring you now the hottest shooters from downtown this month. Freak is second. Klay Thompson third.
You know, it's really fascinating, Kevin, to think about how these guys are shooting the ball better from behind the arc than some players are shooting from the free throw line. I mean, that's saying something right there. Impressive.
And that one's good. Freak.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that one from another time zone.
You just watch him pull up, always so dangerous.
To the inside. It's blocked. And here we go. Freak heading to the...
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. To the left wing, here's Adams. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Adams.
And here's Golden State. They're on a 19-6 run. Here's Freak. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Now the pass to Chalmers. Wright sets a screen. Back to Adams. Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. Adams has got 7 now in this quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Here's Chalmers. Drops in the layup for 2. Chalmers has got 7 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
That's good.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Passes to Meeks. Shoots off the screen. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Freak's got 5 rebounds tonight. From deep three-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
To the paint, and the wide-open shot from Green. Shot is off, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Freak. Tries to save it, and a miss there on the triple. The Grizzlies shooting 41% from the floor so far in the third. And Chalmers kicks to Green. Now, here's Meeks. He's guarded closely. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. Meeks got his second bucket tonight.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
Here's Freak. Good on the three-point shot.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now, here's Chalmers. He's covered closely. They double him with Freak. And it's the Warriors with the ball. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Shot clock at 6. Drive by Adams. They double him with Freak. Wing shot on the way. Again, Memphis.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Chalmers with it. Out defended by Freak. And stolen by Freak. And no good trying to get that one. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. Grizzlies checked in for the Warriors. Freak comes in for Sean Livingston. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Freak in at point guard. Rush out there with Ryan Hollins. Then there's Festus Ezeli, and it's Cannon in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Back to Thornton. Takes the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Freak's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From the arc. And that one's good.
And what's got under him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Martin's checked in for Marcus Thornton.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
Conley into the lane. That's good. Conley's got 19 points. And so it's Golden State with it. Here's Freak. Off the screen. That's good.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
To the middle. Here's Johnson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Here's Freak, and there's a whistle. That goes on Ryan Hollins. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Conley into the lane, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Move the ball.
Here's the 3. 3 ball falls through. Another from Freak. Freak's got 11 points in the quarter.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Dishes it to Meeks. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And that one's good.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Martin the screen. Now the dish to Ennis. Out left to the wing. Meeks. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Martin. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the 4th quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Conley dishes to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. He kicks it to Meeks. And stolen by Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The first one falls. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Cannon. Brandon Wright's checked in for the Grizzlies. Good on both. And stolen by Freak. Let's go. Money from the wing.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. They set the pick. Cutting the screen, and Wright kicks to Meeks. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Freak. And the 3 off target. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Conley kicks to Martin. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Freak's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
No good on the triple.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Fires it up. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Conley, the pass to Martin. They double him with Freak. Conley into the lane. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Freak's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Wasted no time on that one.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. Well, I think he kind of alligator-armed that one. Short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Meeks dishes to Conley. To the middle. To halt the run, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to him.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
Greg, we don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Good.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him. Conley into the lane. It's good. The assist that time for Menace.
They clearly look like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got some energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game. Now, we call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little better than it was.
Here's Conley. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Now here's Freak, takes a 3, and that one drops.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
So we see the Warriors taking the game.
Well, congratulations on the win and for setting your season high in points scored for yourself. Would you say this is the best game you've played this year?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. And absolutely astounding and historic. And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
right, fellas, let's change it up for a bit. How many threes can you make in a minute? Freak? Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
외치면서 배웠어 넘어질 때마다 이력서 다시 고쳤었지 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축 자만 나태함 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투 다 끝 난 갈아탔지만 우린 길을 막지마 라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭 길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지 비극 지금 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 이 시계 붙은 각질 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙